longer just the Steel City, now high-tech Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And where the Allegheny meets the Monongahela to form the Ohio, sits Three Rivers Stadium, home of the Pittsburgh Steelers. The stadium sold out today as the Steelers host the New England Patriots. The Steelers have won 7 straight games, the longest current winning streak in the NFL. And the Steelers have won the toss as Brian Wagner tees it up, ready to kick off for New England. Nice afternoon for December in Pittsburgh. Temperature in the high 30s and a little sunshine on the field here at Three Rivers. You see that Wagner has not often put it in the end zone. And this one taken by Ernie Mills. And Mills has a good return going, breaks down the sideline. Knocked out of bounds across the 40-yard line at the 41. O'Donnell's first pass on target, complete to Yancey Thigpen, has a first down in New England territory at the 44-yard line. McGinnis and Reynolds combined to bump him out of bounds. Play action fake. O'Donnell under pressure, zips it complete. Catch made by Mark Bruner is tight end. Nice grab by Bruner, who got the high aerial for 16 yards.
And it just, everybody on the defensive line hesitates, gives that little space for Bruner, the tight end, to get inside Slade for
the game. I think he scaled it back a bit. He got 70, looking for 110. Bledsoe goes for the end zone with Curtis Martin there. And he was double covered, the pass incomplete. Here's Pittsburgh defense here. Martin hacked and tackled. Beautiful penetration and tackle made by Jerry Olszewski. Bledsoe's pass knocked into the air and intercepted. On the deflection, Willie Williams, I believe. Let's see. Yes, Williams with his 7th interception of the season. So the Patriots threaten, but the Pittsburgh defense holds. Dick LeBeau saw his Steeler defense pushed all the way back to its own 5-yard line before getting a drive-stopping interception. Bledsoe threw that one away. That's what he should have done on the interception.
Yeah, probably a good choice. Kevin Green right in his face. Oh, a late flag thrown. That is a very tough call. Parcells is jumping all over the back judge.
The offense, he threw the ball away while he was in the pocket. Also loss of down. 2nd down.
Inside the red zone at the 22. Bledsoe for Coates, broken up from the 22. Short drop, Bledsoe over the head of Brisby, who was well covered, and incomplete. This is important. Here he is again. Nothing there this time. The Steelers stack it up at the point of attack. 3rd down play. Bledsoe had it tipped and incomplete. Ray Seals having his best season in his 8th year. Quarter, Three Rivers Stadium, 3-0 New England over Pittsburgh. 3rd down play for the Steelers, looking to convert their first 3rd down of the game. And O'Donnell long down the sideline. Collision and a flag. Kordell Stewart streaking down the sideline, collided with Carlos Yancey in a meeting of rookies. Yancey, a rookie from Georgia, and Stewart, the rookie from Colorado.
Patriots sideline saying that was uncatchable. How in the world can you throw the flag?
I might agree.
Pass interference on the defense, number 40. Replace the ball at the spot of the fall. 1st down.
Tom, you remember what Bill Cowher told us yesterday? He said, you got to understand this, Kordell Stewart is very fast. Kordell Stewart has great ability to be a receiver.
O'Donnell loads it and then sends it to the sideline, caught by John L. Williams to the 45 of the Patriots. Looks to be close to the 1st down, maybe just a foot short. The pinky of his hand, he said, I'll never be a genius, but I can play. Pegram for the 1st down. Didn't get it by much, but didn't need but a foot or so. He's a sort of a Bill Parcells type player. Parcells said he voted for him for the Pro Bowl. O'Donnell down the sideline and a catch to Yancey Thigpen. 1st down Pittsburgh. There is The O'Donnell to Thigpen connection has worked so many times this season. That one good for 28 yards.
San Diego, he said everywhere he'd been, they were a running team first. I never got a chance to be a receiver.
North Carolina. Pegram breaks to the outside, turns the corner, lowers his head at the 10-yard line. 32-yard attempt to tie the game. On its way and through. So Norm Johnson connects from 32 yards to tie the game. Cowher and the Steelers tying New England at 3. First down New England from the Patriot 30. Bledsoe first down pass, sets up, throws it away. Mr. Reed on that one. 2nd and 10. Nothing doing. Dave Meggett stopped in the backfield by Levon Kirkland, one of the unsung heroes of this Pittsburgh defense. So New England to punt for the first time. Brian Wagner with Hastings deep. Hastings from the 17. Got away from the first man, breaks down the sideline. Hastings, Wagner is there again, and Wagner gets his 3rd tackle. I don't think that's what they had in mind. Donald handing off to Pegram. Eric Pegram tripped up at the 37-yard line by Ty Law. Meggett awaiting it. Meggett is going to let it sail. It'll be bouncing laterally, and a good break for the Steelers, who will down it at about the 3-yard line. Stark had the right English on that one. 33 yards. It pins New England deep. Curtis Martin trapped at the 1 and driven back by the Pittsburgh defense. Moved the ball on the NFL's best defense. Martin hit in the backfield and spun down at the 45-yard line by Levon Kirkland. Kirkland got penetration, nothing doing.
And Tom, if Kirkland doesn't make the tackle, Martin's still running.
Play of the drive, Meggett replacing him. Here is Dave Meggett from the tailback spot, and it's just not the same, as good as Meggett is. Bledsoe's pass over the head of Ben Coates and incomplete. It'll be 3rd down. They've converted 3 of 5 so far in the game. Catch made, but at the 5-yard line, well short of what they needed. They could not make a first down. It was goal to go. That's coming up next after football. Kordell Stewart in this formation. As O'Donnell completes the pass for a gain of 9 to Andre Hastings. He's ridden down by Ricky Reynolds as we come to the 2-minute warning with New England up by 3. Field here for the Patriots, and the Steelers elect to run against that defense with John L. Williams. Aaron Jones made the tackle. O'Donnell's pass. Nice catch by Thigpen. Yancey's out of bounds and still going. In motion. Good protection. O'Donnell has a man wide open. Caught by Mills. He's all the way to the 15 and 14-yard line. 4 wide receiver formation, including Kordell Stewart. From the gun. O'Donnell steps up, sends it to the end zone. Touchdown, Thigpen. The rookie Carlos Yancey.
The man who put the pressure on him was Aaron Jones, and they flooded the left side of the field. Had single coverage on the right side of the field. The only man out there to cover. Here's the hit. Aaron Jones right up on the chest of Neil O'Donnell. Underneath, then make the tackle.
Bledsoe pressure. Ball knocked loose. Picked up by the Steelers. Brentson Buckner. Buckner will cruise for the touchdown.
He goes away from the primary receiver. Oh, it's 97 who gets it away from him. Ray Seals bounces right to Buckner, and Good job, Ray Seals. Bounces it right out of his hands. Well, that's a Pittsburgh bounce, isn't it? Right on the flat spot on the football, up to Buckner.
They're going to put Buckner on the hands team. Boy, he gathered that one in and got that 305 pounds rolling all in one direction. Nobody was going to catch it.
Except that big two, the 2 turnovers. And in any game, that'll kill you.
Look at the Coors Light halftime. So the Patriots will go for the 2-point conversion. Steelers didn't have the right defense out there. A man just running off at the last minute. Bledsoe nearly fumbled the snap, and Martin never got a head of steam going. Reception from Drew Bledsoe, capping an 11-play, 83-yard drive by the Patriots. Wobbly kickoff. Picked up at about the 30-yard line by Tracy Green. And he stopped at the 36, where Bill Cowher's Steelers will take over. Fake. He's going to throw with the gloves on. And he's got it complete.
Hey, that was great. That was very well done, and that's exactly the way Colorado ran their offense. And he gets a lick on him, though.
Ooh.
My goodness.
That was Mike Jones.
Mike Jones puts it right in his chest, but that's a nice throw to Ernie Mills on the sideline. Quarterback as well as slash receiver.
And here's the option. No, it's going to be a pass. Fake the option. Float it down the sideline. Thigpen adjusted to the ball. Caught it. He's down to the 28 with Ricky Reynolds hanging all over him.
Tom, I can just hear defensive coordinators around the league who are in the playoffs or hope they're in the playoffs and might have to play. Oh, no, now we got to prepare for this. Give me a break.
5 receiver formation. Pitch it to Kordell Stewart. He's going to run it. Kordell for the 5 and touchdown.
It's things for a lot of people. I mean, he's there as a slot receiver. I was joking when I said he's going to be a running back, but watch him break this tackle. Right there. Jumps inside the defensive back. Big, strong kid. He's now slash, not just slash.
Curtis Martin nowhere to go. Slips down and then is covered by Kevin Henry. 3rd and long is converted by the Patriots today. Bledsoe's pass too high for his intended receiver. 4:37 left, 3rd quarter. Patriots take over at their own 23. Bledsoe's pass batted right back to him. He caught it. That's illegal play. And ouch, he wishes he hadn't.
I'm not catching it again.
No, let it fall.
Pressure comes from Kevin Green on the right-hand side. Top of the picture. Ball is tipped
By Seals.
And there's Green. And now Lloyd, a free shot at him.
Ouch.
He takes advantage of this one. That is full force.
He has it complete to Coates, but it looks like a yard short of the 1st down. Wrestled to the turf by Carnell Lake. Wagner to punt from the 32-yard line. Hastings dodges the first man. Reverses his field and is caught and dropped. He could have been New England has a 10-minute edge in time of possession, but down 12. And Bledsoe down as well. Sacked by Kevin Green. That'll be number 8 on the season for Kevin and number 107 in his pass rushing career. At the Steelers 17. Bledsoe threw it at the feet of Sam Gash as the rush was coming.
Awful.
Bledsoe, again, the pass off target. Did you see his feet dancing around?
Yes.
Steelers show blitz. Bledsoe has time. Coates took a shot, but held on. Wow.
The catch. He is there in the crowd. Lots of people. There's Larden. I mean, Lake is already off the ground.
1st and goal. Bledsoe lost it for Coates. Almost made a one-handed catch.
Well, Curtis Martin was wide open in the flat.
2nd and goal from the 6. Tipped pass and incomplete. New England gets the interception, converts it to a touchdown, and here's Wagner's kickoff. Taken by Mills. Right up the center this time, and Mills to midfield.
See Wagner?
Wagner says, what in the world is going on here? Run for cover.
Yeah, I made 3 tackles. I'm not making the 4th. But a big learning point for this young man.
Beautifully done. Here's Fred McAfee. McAfee with a good run to the 40-yard line. He got 10. It'll be close to a first down, maybe enough. And in motion is Stewart. And he gets the handoff. Stewart looks for a block. Got away from one man. Hurdles a second. And is all the way down to the 32-yard line. Run out of bounds by Terry Ray. McAfee got a good block and then slipped as he tried to make a cut at about the 24-yard line. 24, 10 minutes left in the game. Here's a reverse. Ernie Mills out of bounds at the 11. No, at the 16, excuse me. It is 24-19, so this 32-yard field goal would... and it is good. So 27-19, and now it takes a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie with 7:52 left in the game. Curtis Martin hit and dropped for a loss by Levon Kirkland. Tie game. Play action fake. Bledsoe across the middle, short game. Catch made by Curtis Martin. Bledsoe wings it, intended for Gash and incomplete. Myron Bell was covering him.
Make it.
Bledsoe. Pass broken up by Williams, intended for Graham.
Oh, my Tom. Dave Meggett, 3rd guy out of the backfield. Oh, no.
From the shotgun, O'Donnell with 4 wide receivers. And across the middle, complete. Hastings makes the catch. Myron Guyton immediately stops him. Got 6 yards, 2nd and 4.
Steelers still have 3 timeouts here.
O'Donnell has his man. Caught. And gone. Mills.
Multiple wide receivers. You see the spread. Good move by the guy who was up, Carlos Yancey, and then, oh man, is that hit in stride, on the money. Perfect catch.
Coates has it short of the 30-yard line. Fumbled the football, still live, and the Steelers have it. And touchdown, Chris Oldham. Talk about deja vu in the first half. 14 points in 2 minutes into the game. Same thing. Chris Oldham taking the fumble by Coates. 27 yards for the touchdown.
Just a simple square out pattern run by Ben Coates, normally very sure-handed. Big Lloyd comes from the right, does strip the ball away. There's no question the ball is loose. 95. We haven't called his name or number much today, but he comes up with a huge play. Oldham picks it up and rambles 27 yards for the score.
And that is the 6th forced fumble of the season for Greg Lloyd. He
always puts his mark on a game, doesn't he?
Yep.
And we really haven't called his name much.
No, you're right.
He's not been a big factor.
Talk about explosive offenses, explosive defense for the Steelers. Officially 23 yards on the return, but that's a good advice. Bledsoe heaves it as far as he can, which is considerable, and then through the hands of Brisby along the sideline. Well, Pittsburgh has a date with the Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field on Christmas Eve. Attempted screen pass.
He moved. He went to Pittsburgh, so I had nobody to fix my digital watch.
And we're trying to get you on the internet.
It's just a double click. That's easy.
They refocused, in the words of Bill Cowher, after they lost to Cincinnati in a Thursday night game here. And have they ever turned the season around? This will be win number 8 in a row. And yes, you deserve a smile.
Yeah. As focused and as happy as he possibly can.
That pass incomplete with 16 seconds remaining.
And to be 11-4 at this spot, that is very remarkable.
Ben Coates, as they defeat the gritty New England Patriots 41-27. Now stay tuned for the NFL and NBC post-game show. This is Tom Hammond for Bob Trumpy and Jim Gray saying so long from Pittsburgh. Now here's Greg Gumbel in New York.